Okay, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. So I knew this time would come. I knew this time would come. All right. So we've seen over the past 12 months, Devin Haney has been under pressure in the social media, I should say, boxing, social media boxing and stuff like that. We know that Bill Haney has an affiliation to a certain group of content creators, right? These being these middle-aged men, 50s and plus, that have YouTube channels that are steering a narrative, or that have been steering a narrative for the Haneys for the past 18 months, I'll be saying, to a year, right? 24 months, 18 to 24 months, they've been trying to steer a narrative. Now, it's come to a conclusion. It's come to a point now where Devin Haney's been receiving so much criticism online for his actions and the stuff that he does. And also there's been a lot of trolling, making fun of Devin and stuff like that, that Bill Haney has actually come out and is defending Devin. Where Devin's not defending himself, or not saying nothing himself, it's the dad, it's the father that comes out and speaks, right? So Bill Haney had acquired the services of this group of content creators, none other than the LDBCQ community. Yeah, as acquired the services of these content creators to shield Devin, right? Constantly shield Devin, and that's what they've been doing for the past, as I said, 24 months. But they don't seem to be doing a great job of it, because right now the floodgates are open, and Devin's Instagram and the Twitter handle feeds and the father Bill has been under siege for the past week, I'd say. Right, this whole thing with his wife and Young Thug and stuff like that, right? I've had a little bit of say on it, but I'm not going to speak extensively on it. As I said, it's not really boxing. Shout out to Punch Drunk Boxing. He was saying basically one of the reasons why a lot of people are focusing on stuff like this is because there is no boxing out there for us to report on or talk on. And that's true, because boxing, we don't get enough content to talk about. So that's why sometimes, situations like this tend to be highlighted more than others. But anyway, let me get to my main point. Bill Haney has now called on the services of some new content creators, some new YouTube channels, right? Where he's put a tweet out there saying, let me get you up. Let me get some of you new channels. Hit me up. Let's get you popping. So you got to think, people say things for a reason, and words are never usually said without good cause. Bill Haney has probably, I would say now, has realised the content creators that he's got that are, doing the shielding for Devin, their services are probably not required, not required anymore. I don't know, maybe something like that, because they don't seem to be doing a great job, right? So Bill Haney's called on a new group of content creators. So what happens to the old? Obsolete, I would say. These guys are 50 plus. And they're just not with the social media times at the moment. And you can see these new AI images and people making, like, shout out to all the channels that are, like, giving me lots of entertainment at the moment. I'm sure you know who you are. There's the same channels that Bill Haney has said, are putting out false narratives and emasculating, fighters. All right, I get some great entertainment from those channels, I'll tell you the truth. All right, but as I said, Bill Haney needs a new crop of channels, because these old guys, crusty guys, are not doing it. We've got like the likes of Blue Blood Sports TV, whose channel was on life support at the moment now. He's nowhere near the numbers he used to do. Right? He went on this Devin Haney campaign like 24 months ago, and since then his channel's been dying a slow death. It's like the graph, the meter's going right down on his channel right now. He's been doing everything he can to try and revive it since then, but it just hasn't reached the heights of 2018, 19, when his channel was really popping, and also just before the Errol Spence fight. We know why that happened anyway. You got Drew Diddy Titan. His channel's not growing at all. He's on the Haney train. His channel's not growing at all. It's just still sitting on the same number of subscribers, same number of people in the live stream, same people in the live stream. It's becoming a bit dry now. You got BF Bum TV. He just sits there on his psycho ward. He's almost like he's chatting to himself, that guy, man. He's almost like some type of character from the Muppet Show. Again, when one of these guys goes live, one of the other channel has to switch off. Like, you know, you hear Diddy Titan saying, "Oh, BFTB's going live," or 78's going live, so we're gonna switch over to 78 because these channels can't go live simultaneously, right? 78, I'm not sure, maybe Blue Blood Cam, 78, Diddy Drew Titan, and BFTB. Them three channels cannot go live simultaneously. Do you know why? Because they all share the same subscriber base, right? If 78 was live, Drew Diddy Titan would probably only have about 10 people in his live chat because they'd all be over at 78's, right? So it's an illusion, it's a mirage that he has a lot of people listening in his live stream. Same with BF Bum TV as well. He can't go live when any of these guys go live because then it would look like he'd have hardly any people in his chat, right? So I broke that narrative, and I think Bill Haney now is realizing that these guys are weak. And they can't defend Dev. They can't defend Dev, right? These are not the sort of guys that you need to hire to protect your son, Bill, you know, from the social media onslaught. They're 50 plus. They're not with the time. They're boomers, man. They're not with the times now. You get the odd couple of guys that, you know about their social media and that, and, you know, it's still up there in age, but they know their social media. Like, you know, shout out to World Combat Sports and Coach Malachi and you know, there are a few people out there, even KQKC, you know, even he's up there, man. He understands the times. But the Alphabet boys, they're dated, man. Their time on YouTube's done. Their views are down. And now Bill doesn't trust them no more. He wants some new, fresh, young YouTubers to come and defend Dev. That's what he needs. And I think he's finding it hard to tell the LDBC, like, listen, I think our time's done. Because, you know, ever since Devin Haney signed up with the LDBC, that's when his brand has been dying this slow death, you know. It's been dying a real slow death ever from about when the LDBC took over and started to, you know, try and promote him. It was a lot better when it was just H Money. You know, shout out to H Money, when H Money used to promote Devin Haney, you know. Some of you that know H Money or listen to his channel will know that H Money was the first channel that used to promote Devin Haney. He had a little friendship with Bill Haney, and eventually they fell out. And I think they're good now anyway. But you know, the LDBC took over promoting Devin Haney, and that's when it went to shit. But anyway, enough said. Bill Haney looking for some new YouTubers. He hasn't contacted me, not yet. So I don't think he will anyway. If he looks at my body of work, I don't think he will. But anyway. Good luck to all the new YouTubers who think they can make it over there with Bill. LDBC, I think you got to look for a new, I don't know, maybe a new poster boy now. It looks like Bill's kind of washing his hands of you guys. And Devin still hasn't gone on any of you guys' channels as well. He stays giving all these other guys a plug. Ariel Hawani, you know, the nose, Ariel Hawani, the MMA guru, MMA media guru. You know, he gives a lot of, you know, obviously DAZN, stuff like that, Ade Aladipo, when there's fights going on and there's events going on. But you don't see Devin giving none of the Alphabet boys any airtime at all. You got to think about it. Anyway, enough said. Do us a favour, smash the like button, hit the bell for notifications to get all the new and latest videos.